everybody, and welcome to Full Court MACtion from Rocket Arena, site of the Women's Mid-American Conference Basketball Tournament. It's the 25th anniversary of the tournament being held at this venue. I'm Dave Bacon. Over the next half hour, we'll take a look at the quarterfinal highlights. We'll meet the Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year for 2025 in the Mid-American Conference, and we will preview the semifinal matchup as teams battle towards that NCAA tournament bid and a Mid-American Conference tournament championship. Let's get things rolling with the 1-8 matchup. Ball State, with Player of the Year Allie Becky and Coach of the Year Brady Sally, taking on the 8th seed Western Michigan, led by Hannah Spatzley. And it was Ball State, the top seed, showing why they were the top seed early. Alex Richard hits the jumper. Alex Richard backs down and gets the bucket. Allie Becky creating. This time, Richard knocks down the baseline jumper. She had 17 points. Becky, the Player of the Year, showing why. Look at the move. Little step back, she'll knock down the jumper. Becky again, this time you come out and defend her. She drives in and gets the easy basket. 14 points, 8 assists for Allie Becky. Lachelle Austin, little step back, 3-ball. Ball State opened up a big lead early and really never looked back. Third quarter, little bit of a rally as Marina Asensio knocks down the 3. Asensio, the 3 from the corner. She had 22 to lead Western Michigan. But the Ball State Cardinals just way too much. Maria Kiefer inside gets the bucket, 22 points, 5 assists for her. And Elisa Stuck gets it in. Brady Sally talks about the big win for his Cardinals.
I thought we came out ready to play. Maddie started out hitting shots, Alex hitting shots. I think, at that point we kind of just really dug our heels in and, I thought we executed defensively really well. They're a tough guard, when you got some bigs like we do. But we've got enough versatility that I thought we could do what we needed to do that way. So all in all, exactly what we wanted on day one. And, I asked them to fight for tomorrow, and everybody's got to deal with us tomorrow.
I've been here for 4 years, so we know what it feels like. And the first game is always the most nerve-wracking one. Good to get that one out of the way, but just a good win and excited for the next game.
Yeah, I think it adds pressure, but I think since we've been here for so long, we're experienced and we know what we have to do and go out there and do it.
They are a senior-led group, and Alex Richard is really good and first-team All-MAC performer, 17 points and just extremely efficient. She was 8 of 12 from the field, also had 5 rebounds. You see she scores in a number of different ways, just very effective by Alex Richard. Let's head into the locker room and see what happens in the celebration for the Ball State Cardinals. Yeah! So the top seed Ball State advances. They will play the winner of the 4-5 matchup. That's Kent State, the 4 seed, led by first-team All-MAC performer Jenna Batch, and the 5th seed Miami, led by first-team All-MAC performer Anjali Gonzalez. And it was a close game early in this 4-5 matchup, as you might expect. Miami getting impressive play early by Maya Chandler, the 3-ball. Chandler again gets it, top of the key this time. She knocks it down. Gonzalez going to work, and she'll toss it in. Miami led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Gonzalez goes outside and knocks it down. She had 15 points. Bridget Dunn keyed a really big run for Kent State in the second quarter knocks that down. They've scored 16 straight points. This time it's Maya Babbitt. Babbitt again. Babbitt continued to knock down threes in that second quarter run. Gray recovers, and Dunn beats the clock at the end of the half. Hildebrandt goes inside and gets the bucket. Deanna Gray cutting to the hoop, makes it work. She had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Babbitt led the way, 19 points, 7 rebounds. Todd Starkey on the win.
Well, once again, really proud of our team. 5 players in double figures. All 5 starters scored in double figures. Obviously, they had a great game plan for Jenna, trying to take her out of the mix a little bit, and she's feeling it a little bit right now. But other players really stepped up. Bridget with another double-double. And I'm going to say this again, put it on record. I think Bridget got really got snubbed by the conference for her not being on the all-defensive team. She's 5th in the nation in defensive rebounding, which is how you end every defensive possession. 5th in the nation in defensive rebounding, 2nd in the conference in block shots, not on the all-defensive team, and she played like that today. All right, so thanks to the league for motivating her a little bit. And but Deanna Gray was under pressure all day long. It was like playing tag at recess, getting chased by everybody. And she comes up with a double-double as well with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. So thought she did a great job of managing things against so much pressure. Maya Babbitt with some huge threes, and then Janae Tyler's been out, for about a week and a half with an injury, and comes back. It's not easy to do, and comes in and has a big game for us as well. So really proud of our team and our coaching staff, game plan wise, and we're excited about advancing here in Cleveland.
And Bridget Dunn was a difference maker, played all but 40 seconds of the game, 13 points, 16 rebounds, was 3 of 5 from behind the arc, and 3 blocked shots. So she made her presence felt. Time for us to take a quick timeout. Other side of the break, we'll take a look at the other 2 quarterfinals. Who else will earn a spot in the Mid-American Conference Women's Tournament semifinals? Straight ahead on Full Court MACtion. Stay with us. Welcome back to Full Court MACtion from the Women's Basketball Tournament, Rocket Arena in downtown Cleveland. We continue seeing which teams will advance to the semifinals. The 2-7 matchup featured Toledo with Sammy McConowitz leading the way, and Central Michigan led by Jess Lawson. Lawson had 14 points, 13 rebounds. It was a close game in the third, and then Toledo scored 16 straight points. Faith Fed Robinson inside on the drive. She had 8. Nan Garcia knocks it down. Garcia again, 16 points, 6 rebounds for Garcia. Sammy McConowitz on the drive, gets the leaner to go. McConowitz again takes it inside. This time she triples. She had 18 points and 6 rebounds. Toledo wins it 76-58.
What a good 7 seed. Oh my gosh. Central Michigan was everything we thought they'd be today. They're tough. They're physical, they're disciplined, they're competitive. And we knew it was going to be a battle of the boards today. And so I thought we did a great job of keeping them off the boards, and then we were able to flow with pace and space. We shot it really well from 3 when we were connected and confident in our offensive actions that we practice every day. And these 2 were a huge reason that we're still here tomorrow. We made a defensive adjustment in the second half, and like we said, I think that really allowed us to get out and run. And I think we were searching for offense at some points in that big run, like you said, with Faith and Sammy out there. We wanted our attackers to get downhill, and we had shooters around them. And so, again, credit Central. They made us go into our 4th, 5th look for what we were going to try to do to generate offense, but effective down the stretch there.
Nan Garcia, 6th player of the year in the Mid-American Conference, got the start because of the matchup, and she responded. 16 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 6 from behind the arc. Nan Garcia, a difference maker as Toledo advances. The Rockets will play the winner of the 3-6 matchup between Buffalo and Bowling Green. And it was Bowling Green going inside early. Erica Porter, a tough matchup. Porter, little drive, spin move, under, and she scoops it in. Porter, inside, had 18 points to lead the Falcons. Chella Watson got off to a slow start, but a strong finish. Watson nails the 3-ball. Watson, 3 more from a little further out. Watson on the drive and 1. Game was tied as it is running out. Chella Watson gets the bucket that would be the game winner, 65-63. Buffalo survives and advances.
First and foremost, we have a lot of respect for Bowling Green and that team and those seniors, and just they were playing really, really, really well coming in. We probably got the matchup with the team that was playing the best coming into this MAC tournament. We knew we had to answer the challenge, and I believe that we did that tonight. So a lot of respect for them and what they did, throughout this MAC season and here in the tournament. But ultimately, really, really happy that we came out on top and just persevered like we have all year. It's been something that we've put ourselves in this position many a times. So not something that we're proud of for putting ourselves in the position that we did, but we know we've been here before and we're familiar with the position that we were in going into the fourth quarter. And, like these two, I just can't say enough about the resilience and the toughness of our team and our ability to come back time after time after time again. We pride ourselves on being blue collar, mentally tough, physically tough. And that's about the toughest 10 minutes basketball I think we played all season, and it was right on time. So really proud of our team, proud of our staff, our administration for allowing us to be here and taking such good care of us all season. And we live to play another day.
Bowling Green had a 13-point lead. Chella Watson was 1 for 6 to start out. She ended up 11 of 22 from the field and was there in crunch time when her team needed her. 27 points as Chella Watson, showing why she was first team All-MAC and one of the best players in the Mid-American Conference. Game on the line, she wants the ball, and she comes through right there to win it for the Bulls as they advance. We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout. We will meet the Conference Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year in the Mid-American Conference. Full Court MACtion. We'll be right back. Full Court MACtion continues from the women's basketball tournament, Rocket Arena, downtown Cleveland. These are the last 5 winners. You notice 4 different the last 4 years. Buffalo, the only repeat winner. Well, the player of the year in the Mid-American Conference this year is number 0, Allie Becky. And she does a little bit of everything. Can score, leads the conference in assists, and was part of the All-MAC defensive team as well. Allie Becky talked about finding out that she was indeed Mid-American Conference Player of the Year for 2025.
Oh my goodness, I was just like, thank God. I mean, he has blessed me through this whole journey, and to be able to be named that, especially with a bunch of other people that were in the running, I mean, there's so many great players that deserve that too, and I'm just super grateful, and I'm glad to see my what I've been doing the past 4 years have been recognized.
There's a lot of layers to your game. What are you really proudest of what you do on the court?
The best part of my game is passing, and I just love getting everyone involved, and it makes me more hyped than just hitting shots. So I enjoy doing that and getting my teammates the ball, and especially trying to make it easy for them. But I mean, my job's easy. I just give them the ball. They have to make the shot. So that's kind of what I'm proud of, and I kind of take pride on that, and just yeah.
I've got to read these because it's a litany. 1,500 career points, 700 career rebounds, 650 career assists. How cool is that?
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. I just, again, I'm just super blessed. I have a great support system. My family's been there for the whole, obviously my entire career, and just, it just goes down to everyone. I mean, I go to Jules Carter. She adjusts me every time. It's just everyone's involved, and to the managers all the way up to the practice players. I mean, it takes a village, and I couldn't have done all the things I have accomplished without them. Has it sunk in yet? Not yet. I'm sure eventually when the last game is, whatever game it is, I'm sure it will. I haven't shed a tear yet, and I haven't did it on senior day, so I don't think it's ever set in yet, but yeah, I'm here to win, and that's just kind of my mentality.
And her coach, Brady Sally, was the Coach of the Year. First time that he has won that award, and he did a great job with this year's team. His reaction to being named Coach of the Year.
You quickly understand that in order to be recognized as Coach of the Year, you have to have a great staff, you have to have a great team, you have to have great administrators. It really is a program award, and so quickly I congratulated my staff and I said, hey, we're Staff of the Year, and I believe that. Believe me, this has very little to do with me and a whole lot to do with some great players and great coaches.
Let's talk about some of the players, because you have a couple of great ones. You have a lot of great ones, but start first with Allie.
No, I mean, holy cow, what can I say? I mean, the kid has had a career that's just unheard of. She's special and has made me an incredible coach. But it's so fun to coach. Just love the kid. It's infectious the way she plays. She makes everybody on the floor, including me, better. It's been a lot of work getting them to here, right? Getting them to that veteran, tough, steely mindset. And they have it. And so as a coach, when you see it build and you see it grow to the point where it is, you're just proud, right? And I've got some great kids, not just in that senior class, but man, everybody loves those kids for a reason, right? And so that's the thing. They're loved, they're trusted, and again, couldn't be prouder of them.
What are you going to remember about the regular season? And I know you're not done yet.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it was awful special cutting down the nets on Wednesday when we clinched the outright regular season championship. Those kids have worked hard, and we got to do it at home in front of our people. It was a heck of a night. I'm going to remember senior night. We got to curtain call them, and they got to have their moments, and it was just an incredible afternoon. But really, I said it in the presser, I'm going to remember just the genuine smiles on their faces, having fun with each other. The wins and losses, they'll fade. The trophies, they'll fade. But, man, those memories of the people that you did it with, they last forever. And that's the part that I'll go to my grave with.
We're going to step aside, take a quick time out on this full court MACtion from the women's basketball tournament, Rocket Arena. On the other side of the break, Jackie Winden, analyst for Mid-American Conference Games, and I will preview the semifinals, including the Ball State Cardinals. Stay with us. Full court action from the women's basketball tournament at Rocket Arena in downtown Cleveland continues. Pleased to be joined by Jackie Winden, Mid-American Conference analyst, my partner on the telecast. Jackie, let's take a look at the semifinals. We know it's Ball State, the 1 seed, and Kent State, the 4 seed, in the first semifinal matchup. What will be the keys? What sticks out to you about this game?
Yeah, it should be a great matchup. This is two teams that split in the regular season. Ball State winning at Kent, Kent winning at Ball State. Two close battles. So it's going to be really important in this third matchup for both teams to make some minor adjustments in what those matchups look like. But the depth for both teams is really going to be a factor. A good sign for Kent State that they've got Janae Tyler back, and also Riley Rissmiller on the inside, because as we know from this Ball State team, incredibly talented, have a lot of depth to play with, especially on the interior.
When you look at it, these look like pretty good matchups. You got Gray and Becky. Those are two very good point guards that can defend one another.
Yeah, just a really good matchup across the board. Obviously, Becky coming in as the MAC Player of the Year, and deservedly so. Just a really good facilitator. And Ball State, as we saw today, just a team that played like they're the number 1 seed. It's going to be important for Kent State to start fast in that game, keep their composure, but should be a really good matchup.
Yeah, so it's the number 1 seed in Ball State against the defending MAC tournament champ in Kent State. Let's turn our attention to the second matchup. Again, the seeds advanced, so it's going to be the 2 seed Toledo, the 3 seed Buffalo. What do you see when you look at that semifinal matchup?
Well, really just two two kind of different teams when you talk about their poise and their approach to the game. Toledo just a little bit more fundamental in terms of their half-court execution, looking to move the basketball, play a little bit inside out with their touches, and then you've got an explosive Buffalo team, as we saw today, that can just really step up, allow their defense to create offense, and have some streaky and some really athletic players that can score in bunches. So should be a really good contest, two contradicting styles, but two really good teams.
Yeah, and you look at Buffalo, they think they're the best team in this conference, and they aren't shy about letting you know that.
Yeah, they're not afraid of anybody, and their team kind of has that swagger about them. You saw that, as you did, in the quarterfinal game, that no lead is safe with this Buffalo team. They've continuously and historically have played well in this venue and are looking to do the same and pull off an upset in the semifinal matchup.
And the one thing you want to know is you don't want to be close to Buffalo because Chella Watson is going to find a way to do what she needs to do to help her team win.
Yeah, she's a special player, and we saw that in the second half of the quarterfinal matchup. But for Toledo, they have some special players as well. Nan Garcia had the ability to get hot, as she did. We saw McConowitz really step up and make some plays. So some great depth across the board. Should be a really special matchup in the semifinals.
Jackie Winden, appreciate the time and the insight very much. Jackie Winden will have the call with me on the semifinal games coming up on ESPN+. That's going to do it for the full court MACtion from the women's basketball tournament here at Rocket Arena. Again, enjoy the games, and we will see you next time on Full Court MACtion.